Hello, ed tech coaches and other instructional coaches. I'm going to do a quick overview of what Edpuzzle is. So Edpuzzle is a video tool that you can push out videos to students so they can watch you take notes. In Edpuzzle, I'm going to show you just a quick tour of it. I already have signed up, but you would start here if you don't have an account already. You can log in. Once you have your account, I'm going to log in as a teacher. You sync with Google, and so it's very easy to sync. Everything is through your Google account, and then their students in Google Classroom also will be synced into here. So I'll go to my gradebook real quick, and you can see actually my classes. And you can see that I have, these are actually my classes that I have in Google Classroom. And so I just uploaded those into, and you see the little Google Classroom icon there. So I have my students, very easy to import them, and then I can just import and sync with my Google Classroom so that they get back in there. So anyways, I have, these are my students from Google Classroom. What Edpuzzle does, I'm gonna go to content now. I can take any video that I want. I can take videos that are in YouTube. So I can go through here. These are YouTube videos. I can find the one that I like, and then I can just type it in here to copy the link. Much easier. You also have, there's a button you can put in YouTube to add to Edpuzzle quickly for you. So I can take any video that I want. These are popular channels that they have here. And then I can insert questions. So I'll go to my content. And I can insert questions that are going to ask whatever I want. I can be multiple choice, true or false. It can just be comments. And so what I do is I make my notes, and I have students copy my notes through the video, so I don't give them notes in class very often anymore. And so this is an example of one that I did for my Math 1 class. And so you can see here, I have, these are things that they have to do. These are questions or things they have to look at through the video and where it is. So I'll just start the video, and you can see what happens as it's playing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So we're going to continue with this foldable. This is the third video in this series. We just did the parallel lines. So that's me. I just record on my dot cam. And how we can tell if they're parallel by having the same slope. So what I did was I stopped this video because this is actually the second or third video in the series of, it's my third video, in this series of a foldable of notes. And so I wanted them to make sure they had these notes. So I said stop. And if they had to decide, okay, yes, I have the notes, so I'm going to continue. If not, I have to go back to this video just so they don't waste their time. And so then they'll say continue. And so now we're going to look at how we know. They can't skip when they watch it, but I can skip because it's my video and I'm the author of it. So I'm going to play it for a second. What I always think about. And I have a multiple choice question coming up at 4 minutes. So it'll go a little bit further. But in mathy terms, it's the reciprocal and it's the opposite. So now it's going to stop, and now I'm checking for understanding by asking them this question, true or false, and I just talked about this in here, and so the answer is this is actually false for this. The students, when they take this, will see either they got it correct or not correct right away, so they have their quick feedback, and then I can tell how they answered it. So they'll submit it, and they'll say, yay, good job, you got 100% on this question, or they'll say no, and then it'll give them a little bit of feedback. So the students just watch videos and it stops, and then I can see, it asks them questions, and then I can see what their answers are. And then I go to my grade book once they've watched the whole video, and I have to change this so I can show you all my videos. So this is my Math 1 class that I haven't done a whole lot with just because I'm still teaching it for the first time. But this is the series of videos I was showing you, and they're going to do another one next week actually. And so I can see these are my students that actually did the videos and how long they spent on it, and that the number is the percent that they got of the question. So these people, just like the zeros means they haven't watched it at all. This means that they got one right, one wrong. And so I can decide to put this in the grade book if I want to. I could assign this for homework and have them submit it to me for homework, and then I use the notes in class. Lots of things you can do with it. It's really up to you. It's a tool to use to flip your classroom. You also can have, you can see the teachers in your classroom that are using Edpuzzle, and then you can share videos through that way. I can go to other Edpuzzle videos that have already been created, And if I want to talk about Maslow's hierarchies of needs, sounds interesting, might want me doing a lecture on that. This one was already made and it has all of these questions in there, so I can preview what the questions are. And if I like it, I can keep it. If I don't like it, I can make a copy of this assignment and take out and change the questions. So it's up to you what you want to do for Edpuzzle. Lots of tools. Companies were helping people. Lots of options in this. So when I click here, you can see that our school went for the pro school because enough teachers were using this that it was worth us to buy the license. Edpuzzle is free. You get 15 videos, I believe, for your storage originally to begin with. And then after that, you have to pay a small fee if you want to continue having more. If you invite people with you, you can do this invite teachers. It gives you a code, and for everyone that creates an account through your invite, you get 3 more video storage. So I was able to build up to 30 by sharing with a bunch of people at the tech conferences in the past. And now I have pro school, so I don't have to worry about that. So there's a lot of resources, very easy tool to use. I love using Edpuzzle and having students watch videos in class using Edpuzzle instead of giving notes. It saves a lot of sanity for me. So I hope that you enjoy Edpuzzle, and if you have any questions, let me know. I am a certified Edpuzzle coach. I went through their training so that I can help others with it. So anyways, I hope that you learned something and you had fun.